Mema obi biara akwaba bimba Odeneho TV so se ne any day di kan wo hwe me amesre se obe like no subscribe no share video no e di amafofo na bibia etimi akokama kama e di amaye na yemfa e di nchirem e we Adenta former NP for Adenta na omalogy some complaints bi enye asemketwa e di akwakoma no na ebusua complaints na amode koma no ni na kire se omo se NDC na say or ministers NDC Mahama appointee omo no na 3 months mu ani uhu edan ministers ni si ne appointees ni si enya asem kitwa na ebusua omo kire se na mo 3 months kura ni na mo ebinom si 25 buildings na omo start 25 building project na chese anu so no anu ye de na enu omo si de ama Ghana na se enu ye omo de na chese individual project na omo ye no na anu so no ebusua anu ye de na se wo former MP ababelogy complain we amawa asema odebeto national TV so can say omo munsidan sisia like omo share project na sisia because anyasa eni beba omo hu na omo ntwen kakrama emrem ko nenim ansa na omo si edan a omo peso omo si na anka se mo munsidan na ato o kire se they should wait for some times na ti se busua anu ye de na wo fo so anasa you are preventing it like Minister Women yebeko nyakwa kwoti nsem a omde betu abontin me da wase
picture no my lodging with some reports no to him. Now what are some of the reports ni say according to the party grassroots just 3 months in power some of the John Mahama appointees have started building gidi yan share ya saying go for BC Dimber 27 yan share ya say at a space at which some of the most of the John Mahama appointees are building there yan share every 3 months are 15 houses. Yeah, now this kind of pace say na say kono say na start at the end ultimately say every 3 months 15 houses now a bimu betimi esi. Now, say every month, so and I say 3 months, okay, it's 15 the door, so they end 10. So it is every 3 months. Most of the mama appointees will be building like 10 houses, and the 1 year we are then 40 houses. 4 years they are then 160 houses. Now, some 160 houses, one multiplied by the almost 7,000 appointees of John Mahama, then you will see where we are going as a nation. And by the time John Mahama be now by by 2028 now we wouldn't have issues with apartments in Ghana any longer because the NDC will have built enough accommodations to rent to Ghanaians even for free using Ghanaians taxpayers illegally acquired money. Now that is not the critical aspect. Now while we former MP sa complain no ye logisa complain no now what by national television so I'll be advising friend saying the young ones that have just been appointed by John Mahama because Bakupe and the current John Mahama administration there are a lot of young people, youth in it. While look at the Ashanti regional minister, very, very young man, 35 years, I think so, and he's doing quite well. And yes, sir. Now advice or the more money say they should not build now. Till they should not build now. One catcher say they should not build at all. You see, they should not build now because if they start building now, people would see say something is going on behind closed door.
And once we've been put in that place of responsibility, there are it comes with a lot of goodies from different places, some with good intentions, some from good sources, others from trappings that may lead you into scandals if you are not careful. So I think that if they will heed the advice that some of us have given, they will just give themselves time. Someone was telling me about, I hear one of your guys in the last 3 months has bought this, has bought that. I said, hey, look, that doesn't mean the person is stealing money. To me, there are, like I said, there are ways you can benefit from where you are working. So many different ways. But common sense should tell you that, hey, if I start building a house or buying a house 3 months into government, even though that money or whatever source you are going to get that thing is legitimate. Does it make sense to you? Does it, can you situate it within the space of integrity? Yeah. No. Can you answer? How did? Then you are telling people to begin to ask questions about how you acquired these things. Someone can choose to give you a deal that, oh, come on, I'm building these houses with the kind of job you are doing. In the next 2 years, you'll be able to pay up to this amount and that and that and that and own this house. So people will see you owning a house. They don't know the process by which the house was given and the timing. See, so these are all issues that sometimes we need to put our people in a space and speak to them about, so that they can abide, especially the youth. They are so much in a hurry to grab everything around them, to have everything that their senior people took years to get, and we need to have some of them slow down and to understand that life is a...
Any advice, no? Say, right now, no, don't build. Wait. Because if you start building now, people will know you are stealing money. What does it mean? It means, say, steal the money, but don't use it to build. Keep it for some time. Maybe next year, that's the next 2 years. Now, what status will sit down. Now, second thing is, he went again to say, these people that have been appointed by John Dramani Mahama, no, he knows he can show them the many ways through which they can get money, and that getting money might not necessarily be from their salaries alone. Hey, now which ways are there to get money aside your salary? Question. And this goes to tell you and I, say, ebia formula bi wo ho a NDC for ni ma Ghana for yenim. Yes, it's possible. Why? Because already we have seen the likes of Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, who is staying in an accommodation that his salary cannot afford. We are seeing Sam George, who has acquired a master's his salary cannot afford. And he said now a former NDC MP, catch the mini will say, how do you call it? That there are various ways through which appointees of John Mahama can get money salaries and uncomfortable bi wo meet me at your behind closed doors and my comfortable also meet me dash your card and those things are. It stands to reason say a kind of ideology and I say a there bia omu shara ye wo NDC mu. Yes. Obviously, because that is what everything is pointing at. And in fact, this is something we've been suspecting. Just that suspecting does not mean that they are guilty or they've been doing that. But right now, per the way conversations are ongoing, per the things we are seeing and the things we are hearing, it tells us that indeed, some people or this government is not in to work for Ghanaians, is not in to seek the betterment of Ghana, our motherland, but they are rather in to milk the nation. And milking the nation, the salaries that are being given to them, the allowances, the cars and all that comes with it, they are not okay with it. It does not mean anything to them. They are seeing much more than that. They are targeting much more than that. And in the end, who suffers? You and I, taxpayers. Taxpayers, because if someone is taking deals, he's taking things behind closed doors and all those things, and you and I are not there, you and I were not there, my lord. What it means is, what happens? What you see, you know what time it is. Money changes hands behind the scenes, contracts are changing hands. Some people will not even execute the contract, they will get the monies and all those things. Hey, Ghana,